Two people can buy the exact same house, same price, same interest rate, and one of them will quietly pay hundreds of thousands of dollars more over time. We're going to walk through in this video how this happens, as well as the impact, so you can have the full picture. Because the biggest mistake people make when buying a home isn't the price, it's what they focus on. Here's the contradiction. Putting 3% down feels easier, more accessible, and less stressful up front. Putting 20% down feels safer, more responsible. But here's the weird part. The lower down payment often leads to higher long-term stress. And the higher payment, sometimes it slows people down so much that they never even buy at all. So which one is actually smarter? That depends on something most people ignore. This all changed after the 2008 financial crisis. Before that, low down payments were everywhere. Then the market crashed and the lesson became put more down, be safer. So an entire generation grew up thinking 20% down equals smart and anything less equals risky. But here's the twist. Home prices exploded after that, which made 20% harder than ever to reach. Here's where it gets interesting. Most people don't buy based on total cost. They buy based on, can I afford the monthly payment? So 3% down wins because it gets you in the door faster. But here's the hidden cost. That smaller down payment means a bigger loan and way more interest over time. On a $400,000 home, that difference can easily be $100,000 extra paid over 30 years. Same house, very different outcome. But here's another twist. With 3% down, most buyers pay something called private mortgage insurance, known as PMI. PMI doesn't build equity. It doesn't lower your loan. It just protects the lender. And most people barely think about it. Typical PMI runs about 0.5% to a full 1% of the loan per year. That's thousands of dollars for something you don't keep. Now, here's the part people miss. Waiting to save 20% feels smart, but time isn't neutral. While you're saving, prices can raise faster than your savings. Your friend who's been almost ready for 3 years? This is why. In fact, home prices in the US increased over 40% from 2020 to 2024 in many markets. So waiting can actually make the goal move further away. Here's the deeper layer. 20% down doesn't just reduce risk financially. It feels safer psychologically. Lower payment, no PMI, more equity, but that sense of safety can turn into hesitation, overthinking, delaying, missing timing. Meanwhile, 3% buyers accept more risk but gain time in the market. So the real trade off isn't money, it's certainty versus opportunity. So here's the reframe. This isn't about 3% or 20%. It's about what game you're playing. If you optimize for the lowest long term cost, 20% down often wins. If you optimize for getting in sooner, 3% can make sense. Neither is wrong. The mistake is focusing only on the monthly payment and ignoring everything else. Your decision isn't just financial, it reflects how you think about risk, time, and control. Some people need certainty before acting, others move early and adjust later. Neither is perfect, but if you don't understand the trade offs, you're not really choosing, you're just reacting. So, what would you choose? 3% down and get in now, or wait for 20% and reduce long term cost? There's no perfect answer, but there is a smarter way to think about it. Drop your take in the comments below. And if you want more breakdowns like this, where we simplify money decisions that actually matter, consider subscribing.